Good evening, everybody. SuperJackster01 here. Now, it's time for my first update since Leap Day. It is my DVD and Blu-ray update for today, May 14th, 2024. I got a total of 9 items. I got 1 DVD and 8 Blu-rays. I got these over the course of March, April, and May, obviously. So let's just go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the DVD first. This I actually got today with one of the Blu-rays. I got this at the Walmart store in Coventry, Rhode Island. I was very surprised to find this. This is the complete series DVD set of Danny Phantom. Yep, this is from Shout Factory. Yeah, I was surprised to find this. I found that the Walmart store in Coventry, they were selling this for only $20. I'm like, I got to pick this up. Danny Phantom is a really good show. I haven't seen this show in a long time, but I remember watching it a lot as a kid. It's a great show. I do love the theme song, though. He's gonna catch 'em all because he's Danny Phantom. Gonna catch 'em all because he's Danny Phantom. That is one of my favorite television theme songs ever. Yeah. But yeah, $20, you can't beat it. This is my second Shout Factory complete series set because the first one I have is the one for The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius, which I got that around the same time last year. That was in my the May Blu-ray update that happened last year. Anyway, here we got the spine and the back, and yep, it says all 52 original episodes. Not seeing is believing. Yep. So yeah, I'm really excited to rewatch the series. Anyway, this is a 9-disc set, so there's some artwork right here. Anyway, here's Season 1, Disc 1, which has Danny. We got Season 1, Disc 2, which has Sam. Season 1, Disc 3, which has Tucker. Season 1, Disc 4, which has Jasmine. Then we have Season 2, Part 2, Disc 1, where you can see Vlad, who's one of my favorite villains on the show. Here we have Season 2, Disc 2, which has one of the ghost villains. I don't remember what this character's name is, so forgive me for that. And then we have Season 2, Part 1, Disc 1. I guess they were put out of order here, so I apologize for that. But yeah, you can see Danny on here. Then we have Season 3, Disc 1, which has Danny, and then Season 3, Disc 2, which has Tucker. But yeah, Danny Phantom, great show. All right. Now, this next Blu-ray, this I got last Wednesday off of Amazon.com. And this Blu-ray came out last Tuesday, and you all know what this is. Yep. The 30th anniversary edition 4K Blu-ray of The Crow. Yeah. Really glad I got this. My next video will be a comparison of 4 different versions of The Crow, because you all know I do have this film on VHS DVD, and I also have the regular Blu-ray of this movie. Yeah, I know. I ended up getting the 2020 reissue Blu-ray, the one that was released by Lionsgate off of Amazon earlier this year, and then shortly after I got that Blu-ray, they announced this 4K version was coming out. So, yeah. I'm still going to hold on to that other one just so I can have one that has a regular Blu-ray disc, because this one only just has the 4K, because this one was released by Paramount, because Paramount now owns the home media rights to this movie. But this is a Miramax film, and actually, believe it or not, on this Blu-ray, I checked out on this 4K Blu-ray, because on Wednesday was actually the film's 30th anniversary, because the film itself opened in theaters on May 11th, 1994, and I checked out the 4K Blu-ray on this 4K Blu-ray and the digital copy version on here. The film opens with the Miramax logo from the 90s, so it's like almost like what audiences saw in theaters back in 1994. And speaking of which, The Crow will be returning to select movie theaters on May 29th and May 30th for its 30th anniversary. So I will definitely be going to see this on the big screen, even if I have to go to a theater that's out of state. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, this is the regular version. I didn't get the Walmart exclusive steelbook or anything. But yeah, I really like this cover. Anyway, here we got the spine, back, Believe in Angels. Yep. Special features, got new Shadows and Pain, Designing the Crow, slideshow, collectibles, an interview with Edward R. Preston. We got an audio commentary with director Alex Proyas, audio commentary by producer Jeff Moss and screenwriter John Shirley, behind-the-scenes featurette, a profile on James Barr, extended scenes, deleted footage montage, and a trailer. Yeah. Yeah, as you all know, this is one of my favorite movies of all time. This is just a great, great, great movie. R.I.P. Brandon Lee. As we all know, the new there's a remake of this movie that's coming out on August 7th, I believe. That's going to star Bill Skarsgård as Eric Draven, and I don't think I'm going to go see that movie because it did not look good from the trailer. You can't remake a classic like this. Anyway, here we got the digital copy code. I've already entered that in, and since it's a Paramount Blu-ray, just a black disc. And yeah, like I said, it just only has the 4K Blu-ray, no regular Blu-ray or anything like that. It really sucks. But yeah, The Crow is was a very inspirational movie because it was one very specific comic book movie, took a lot of inspiration from this movie. And these next two Blu-rays, these I got at the Music Magic store, which was the store I showed in my previous video. I'm going to go out of order here because I wanted to talk about this one next since I just talked about The Crow. The Crow is the inspiration for this movie, The Dark Knight. Now, if you've been subscribed to me, you know that I've had this film on Blu-ray for several years. It was this Target exclusive Batman mask version that I got this on the top floor of at the Newbury Comics store that was located on the top floor of the Providence Place Mall. This was back when that store still sold used DVDs and Blu-rays, and it took up a lot of space on the shelf, and it's kind of beat up, so I'm planning on getting rid of this because it's a Batman mask, and I had to open that to get the disc out. That's a little frustrating. I want to save some shelf space. So I got this at the Music Magic store for like $3. Yeah, this movie took a lot of inspiration from The Crow. I mean, in this movie, the Joker is played by none other than the late Heath Ledger, and many people believe that he based his performance of the Joker off of Brandon Lee's performance as Eric Draven in The Crow. Yeah. But yeah, The Dark Knight, this is a phenomenal, phenomenal movie. Easily the greatest comic book movie of all time, if you ask me. This is just a fantastic movie with a fantastic performance, like I said, of the Joker played by the late Heath Ledger, who unfortunately, as we all know, he sadly died 6 months before the film came out from a prescription overdose. But he had already filmed all of his scenes before his death and everything. But yeah, he was amazing. He is still my favorite actor that has played the Joker. He was just such perfect casting for that role, and it's so sucks. I really wish we could have seen more of what he would have done after this movie if he had lived. Anyway, here we got the spine, back. Prepare to be wowed, stated by Peter Travers of Rolling Stone. Orange's got Gotham Uncovered, creation of a scene. Director Christopher Nolan and creative collaborators unmasked the incredible detail and planning behind the film, including stunt staging filmed in IMAX, the new Batsuit and Batpod, and more. And exclusive features via BD Live. Disc 2 special features have Batman Tech, the incredible tech gadgets and tools, Batman Unmasked, the psychology of the Dark Knight, delve into the psyche of Bruce Wayne, and the world of Batman through real-world philosophy, Gotham Tonight. 6 episodes, Gotham's premier news program, the galleries, the Joker cards, concept art, poster art, production stills, trailers, and TV spots. Take this up, and yep, and then you can see the Joker right here. Here we got this old BD Live thing. Anyway, it's the same discs that are from the Batman mask, but I figure I just show them. So, anyway, here's disc 1, which is the Blu-ray disc with the movie, and you can see Batman. This is the Blu-ray disc with the bonus features, which has the Joker, and then here's the digital copy, which is just a blank disc. But yeah, The Dark Knight, phenomenal, phenomenal movie. Now, I wanted to go out of order because I wanted to talk about The Crow and The Dark Knight back to back. But this other one, this I got at the Music Magic store the same day as I got the Dark Knight Blu-ray. And yeah, finally got. Yep, I finally now have Pocahontas on Blu-ray. Yep, this was I found this at the Music Magic store. This was I was always going there to buy a copy of The Dark Knight. So once I did, then I was walking over to the counter, and right by the counter there was a little shelf there that had a bunch of extra Disney Blu-rays, and they had this there, and they were selling it for like it was $2 more. It was $5, but I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get this because I've been meaning to get this film on either DVD or Blu-ray. So now I'm finally did. So I will be doing a comparison soon of two different versions of Pocahontas because I do have the original 1996 Masterpiece Collection VHS. Now I can finally do a Pocahontas comparison video. I've been meaning to. I've always wanted to do one, but I couldn't because I didn't have any other versions of the film. Yeah, and apparently this is a Blu-ray from 2016. This was the Disney Movie Club reissue Blu-ray, which Disney Movie Club will be shutting down soon, unfortunately. But like I said, I got this at Music Magic. But anyway, here we got the spine, back, and there's no critic review on the back. Well, here's got drawing inspirations, the lost story of Hiawatha, Walt Disney's tale that inspired the Pocahontas filmmakers, Little Hiawatha cartoon short, deleted song, the music Pocahontas, deleted scenes, and more. Yep. Here we got the digital copy code. Here's the Blu-ray disc, which is a blue disc, and then here's the DVD, which is a white disc. Okay, yeah, this is a 2016 Blu-ray. But yeah, Pocahontas, not a bad movie. I don't hate it. I definitely do not hate it as much as people like Schaefer-Willis or Mr. Enter do. It's flawed, but I think it's still a very enjoyable movie nonetheless. All right, and next one's also a Disney film, and this is an infamous one. This I got at the Walmart store in Newport, Rhode Island, actually. I was down in Newport, and I went to the Walmart there, and I picked this up. This is going to be an infamous one. Yep, the Blu-ray of Wish. We all know the story. I think everyone knows the story of this movie. This has been the most recent, the movie that everyone loves to hate on nowadays. I gotta admit, though, it's kind of been going on for too long. I mean, yes, I get it. This is a bad movie. Everyone knows Wishes is a bad movie, but I think it's to the point now where it's like, okay, everyone knows it's a bad movie. What else do we need to say now that hasn't been said before? Yeah. I'm not going to go into details on why this is a bad movie because I think everyone knows why because, you know, almost every person that's seen it has done a review of it. And also, so yeah, don't worry, Movie Fan 2002, if you're watching, Eli, you don't have to worry because I'm not going to go into a ramble or anything. That's why I've actually put off doing a re-review of this on Letterboxd. I saw this in theaters on the Tuesday night preview screening the night before it came out because it's open on a Wednesday, so I did it. I saw the preview screenings the Tuesday night before Thanksgiving, and yeah, it's sad though that this movie ended up being such a mess considering that this was supposed to be the movie that celebrated Disney's 100th anniversary. Yeah, so I only got the regular Blu-ray. I didn't get the 4K, the Steelbook one because one, I didn't want to pay that much, and two is that this movie's not worthy of being owned in 4K. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Part of me feels like the script for this movie was written with AI. I think a lot of people have even been saying that. But anyway, okay. And you're asking, why did you buy this film? Well, I'm trying to get every Walt Disney Animation Studios film on Blu-ray, so I'll have to get them all, even the bad ones. I mean, that's why I bought Ralph Breaks the Internet. I will say, I think this movie is better than movies like Raya and the Last Dragon and Ralph Breaks the Internet, but that's not saying much. But anyway, here we got the spine, back, Enchanting a Stay by the Rap. We have the Once Upon a Studio short celebrating Disney's 100th anniversary with beloved characters. That is the real celebration of Disney's 100th anniversary. With D-Class uncover references to other Disney films sprinkled throughout Wish, 100 years in the making, the story of Wish, join the deep dive conversation with the film's creator that includes archival and behind-the-scenes footage and more. Song selection, go directly for your favorite musical universe, deleted scenes, and a delete song, and outtakes, yeah. The deleted scene, and there's also a sing-along version of this, the deleted scenes for this movie were very interesting. They were almost, I think, would have actually improved the film. But like I said, I'm not going to go on a ramble talk about it because, like I said, maybe in the future I might do a video of it, but I'm doing a review of it, but it's very, very unlikely, though. Anyway, here we got the digital copy code. Here's the Blu-ray disc, which is a blue disc, and then here's the DVD, which is a white disc. But yeah, there you go on with Wish. All right, now this next one, this I got about 3 weeks ago at Walmart, North Carolina, and this came out 3 weeks ago. And this is a movie that from this year that I really, really enjoyed. This is the Blu-ray of The Beekeeper. Yeah, so this is a recent action movie with Jason Statham. This is one of the most insane movies I've ever seen. I gotta say, it's also one of the most satisfying action movies. If you've ever fallen for one of those internet phishing scams, then you're going to love this movie. Please blind buy it or rent it and everything. You will not be disappointed. Literally, this movie is just an unpredictable wild ride. Anyway, here we got the spine. Back, expose the corruption, protect the hive. Yeah. I actually saw this movie in theaters 3 times because just how insane it was. But yeah, anyway, here we got the digital copy code, and it's an eco case. And here's the disc. It's a black disc because this is an MGM Blu-ray. But yeah, The Beekeeper, absolutely batshit insane movie that I think you will all really, really enjoy. All right, now next up, this I got 2 weeks ago off of the Walmart website. I had to order this off of Walmart.com because for some reason this was not being sold in any stores from what I saw. And also, I couldn't go to the store to get it because this came out the same week that I got my wisdom teeth removed, so I had to wait till it came in the mail. So this is the 4K Blu-ray of Mean Girls. This is the new 2024 musical film. As you all know, I do have the original film from 2004 on Blu-ray. Includes over 30 minutes of fetch bonus features. A fun and fetch spin on a timeless teen story. Yeah. I know a lot of people were not crazy on this movie. I personally really enjoyed it. I think a big mistake, though, this film was not advertised as a musical, oddly enough. Like, this movie is basically a film adaptation of the Broadway musical of Mean Girls. But if you looked at the marketing, like, in the trailers and all the advertisements, there was not a single mention of this movie being a musical. So that kind of put off a lot of people. That was a huge mistake. Yeah. I personally really like this film. I completely understand why a lot of people weren't, because obviously nothing can beat the original 2004 film. But this, I think, was still a really enjoyable movie on its own. Here we got the spine. Like, literally, big credit to Renee Rapp. She was great in this movie. And I know a lot of people weren't too crazy on Agori Rice as Katie Heron, but I actually liked it. Here we got the spine. The back, super fresh, very, very gruel. Stay by Corey Chickazolo of Cinema Blend. Bonus features, we got A New Age of Mean Girl, Song and Dance, The New Plastics, Extended Scene, I'm Having a Small Get-Together at My House, Gag Reel, Not My Fault music video with Renee Rapp and Megan Thee Stallion, Mean Girl sing-along with select songs. Yep. Yeah, this 2 actors from the original Mean Girls movie reprised their roles. That being, we have Tim Meadows reprising his role as the principal, and also have Tina Fey reprising her role as Miss Norbury, who also, actually, Tina Fey, she wrote the script for this movie and the original movie, and the Broadway musical. She basically is the creator for all stuff revolving around Mean Girls. Yeah. So yeah, it sucks though that this 4K is not available really in any stores. You have to order it online. Physical media is slowly fading out, and I'm really upset about that. Anyway, here we got the 4K, the digital copy code, and similar to the Crow Blu-ray, this is a Paramount Blu-ray, just a black disc for the 4K. Yeah. But yeah, Mean Girls, I personally really enjoy Mean Girls 2024. It's funny, so like I said, I got the original Mean Girls film from 2004 on Blu-ray just a few months ago, and then apparently the same day that this Blu-ray came out, a 20th anniversary 4K Blu-ray of the original Mean Girls had come out. Honestly, had I known that, I wouldn't have bought it, but what are you gonna do? All right, Now, this next Blu-ray, this I got at the Walmart store in North Kingstown around the same day. I got this on back on April 9th last month. And this Blu-ray came out on April 9th. And this is a movie that not many people have really got to see. This is the Blu-ray of Lisa Frankenstein. If you can't meet your perfect boyfriend, make him. Yeah. I really enjoyed this movie. This is a comedy, romance comedy. Well, somewhat of a romance comedy. That stars Katherine Newton and Cole Sprouse. I really, really enjoyed this movie. I was not expecting to like this movie as much as I did. I know some people weren't too crazy on the film. I think because of how this really wasn't the movie that the trailers advertised it as. And I can understand. If you watch the trailer for this movie, it almost seems like a completely different premise to what we got. But yeah, personally, I really, really enjoyed this movie. Here we got the spine and the back, and there is no critic review on the back. But for us, you just got deleted scenes, a gag reel, resurrecting the 80s, and more. Yep. And this movie was written by Diablo Cody, who also wrote the movie Jennifer's Body. Apparently, this movie takes place in the same world as Jennifer's Body. Honestly, the only reason why I still, with Jennifer's Body, I gotta go off topic here. I will never forget that scene in Jennifer's Body from the director's cut that involves Bill Fagerbake's character yelling, "I'll cut off your nutsack and nail it to my door." It's just funny because the voice, when he's yelling, you could just hear Patrick Star in his voice because Bill Fagerbake is the voice of Patrick on SpongeBob. Yeah. Anyway, we got a digital copy code, and here's the disc. Since this is a Focus Features Blu-ray, it's a see-through disc since it's owned by Universal. Yeah. Yep. So yeah. Anyway, Lisa Frankenstein. I personally really enjoyed this film. All right. And the last Blu-ray, this came out today, actually. I got this at the Walmart store in Coventry, Rhode Island, the same, along with the Danny Phantom DVD. And this is the big one. Yep. The 4K Blu-ray of Dune Part 2. Now, this was a phenomenal movie. This is currently my favorite movie of 2024, and it probably will remain that title. Although, it is possible that Deadpool and Wolverine might take that crown, but we'll see. But yeah, this is a phenomenal movie. A great second chapter, and probably one of the best science fiction films ever made, if you ask me. This is as you all know, that I wasn't a diehard fan of the first Dune, which I do own on 4K. I enjoyed the first Dune, obviously. I really did, but I didn't think it was I didn't love it as much as everyone else did, but this movie I loved just as much as everyone else did. I saw this in theaters on Leap Day, the Thursday night preview screening. I actually even mentioned that in the last update video. At the IMAX movie, on the IMAX screen, I saw it at the Showcase Cinemas movie theater that's located on the very top floor of the Providence Place Mall. They have an IMAX auditorium there, and I saw this there. It was a great movie experience. It was a packed, sold-out screening, and man, this movie was made to be seen in IMAX. This is a phenomenal movie. I can't give this movie any higher praise. Here we got the spine. Back. Epic Estate by Peter DeBruge of Variety. Forgive me if I mispronounced that name. For bonus features, got Creating the Freeman, Chacabos Training, Worm Riding, Deeper in the Desert, The Sounds of Dune, and more. Yeah. Yeah, this is just a great movie. And honestly, it's maybe the fact that this movie got delayed might have been a blessing due to the fact that, I feel like it would have obliterated every film at the recent Oscar ceremony, because this movie was originally supposed to open back in November of 2023, but then they pushed it to March 2024 due to the actors' strike. Honestly, I think that might have ended up being a smart move, but yeah, this was a phenomenal movie. I can't give this movie any higher praise. All right, here we got the digital copy code, which I've already entered in, and here's the 4K Blu-ray. There we go. It's got this whole design there. Yeah, this was a huge passion project from director Denis Villeneuve. Yes, I finally pronounced his name correctly. And when I showed the first Dune, I said that I actually mispronounced his name as Denis Villeneuve, but it's Denis Villeneuve. So I apologize for that. But yeah, and he's also working on a third Dune film based on the book of Dune Messiah, which I'm very much looking forward to seeing. But yeah, please check out Dune Part 2 if you haven't. It is a masterpiece. All right, that is my DVD and Blu-ray update for tonight, May 14th, 2024. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be a comparison video of 4 different versions of The Crow. However, that video won't be coming out until Friday, because I'm going to be preparing on Thursday. I'm actually going to be graduating college. My college graduation ceremony is happening, so be prepared to see some pictures from that soon.